don't understand just how strong Rogal Dorn is from Warhammer 40K, so let's go and talk about it. Rogal Dorn is the Primarch of the 7th Legion known as the Imperial Fist, and this guy is the embodiment of a brick wall. See, all the Primarchs in 40K have their own special unique abilities. Jagged Icon has super speed, Sanguination seems in the future, Corvus Corax can turn invisible. Rogal Dorn's power is he has no powers. Now you might be a little confused by that, but it's a lot more complex, so let me explain. See, Rogal Dorn, unlike the rest of his brothers, has the least amount of a warp presence, and therefore he doesn't really get that many psycho abilities. But instead of sitting around and moping and crying about it, Rogal Dorn was like, nah, I'm just gonna luck it. Rogal Dorn said, if I can't fly or shoot laser beams out of my crotch, I'm gonna be the best at what I can do. See, when Rogal Dorn is given a task, he doesn't put 1% of his ass into it. He doesn't put 10% of his ass into it. He doesn't put 50% of his ass into it. He doesn't even put 100% of his ass into it. When Rogal Dorn is given a task, Rogal Dorn will put 300% of his ass into whatever it is that he needs to do. Whether that be building the Imperial Palace or defending a homeless shelter, Rogal Dorn is gonna give it everything he has and then some. Rogal Dorn said, if the warp is not gonna give me powers, then I'm gonna give myself powers. And those powers are willpower. Not even the Chaos Gods try to corrupt Rogal Dorn because of how much willpower this guy has. The only one who really tried to was Khorne, and that's because Khorne locked him into a dimension where he thought 1,000 years passed. And after that, it did basically nothing to the guy. Chaos literally tried to corrupt the Lion before they tried to corrupt Rogal Dorn. And the Lion's powers are he is resistant to Chaos corruption. Rogal Dorn's lack of a presence in the warp combined with his unbreakable willpower gives him essentially these pseudo-blank-like abilities. And for those of you who don't know, a blank is a being without a presence in the warp, and they also have a complete immunity to any and all psychic powers and can just cancel them all out. So quite literally, for all intents and purposes, Rogal Dorn's aura is so strong that magic wizard bullshit cannot affect him. Rogal Dorn's aura is so strong that demons from hell feel uncomfortable and feel pain when they are around him. Rogal Dorn does not have a mindset. Rogal Dorn has a grind set. If you were to give this man a Green Lantern ring, it would quite literally explode off of his finger because it would be overloaded by the sheer amount of willpower this man has. Rogal Dorn also has some pretty sick gear. For instance, he has his chainsword known as Storm's Teeth and his custom-made bolter known as the Voice of Terra. Also, Rogal Dorn's armor is made of Auroramite, which is the same armor that the Emperor has. Rogal Dorn also possessed a weapon known as the Soul Spear. Now, there's actually not much known about it, but from what I can gather is it has the equivalent power of a Vortex Missile. And a Vortex Missile is so powerful it can tear a hole in reality, basically creating a black hole to the warp. So yeah, it's pretty strong. Now let's go over some things he's done over the year. First off, Rogal Dorn has defeated his brother Alpharius in one-on-one combat. He's also stomped out his demon Primarch brother Fulgrim, and he's also taken down a couple orc war bosses by himself.